Hello and welcome back to another unboxing. Today's is going to be a little different because I was sent some replacement books from Fairyloot because I had, I believe it was either 5 or 6 books that had some pretty significant damage. I believe they replaced 3 out of the 5 or 6. I'm not quite sure, and I think I asked them for the replacements maybe 3 weeks ago. It's coming up in the captions. I'll get a little better estimate of that, but we're going to open this box. We're going to see how the replacement books look, and if they're all dinged up too, we'll bring out the original ones they sent me and do a little comparison and see which is actually better, the original book they sent or the replacement books they sent. So we'll see how this turns out. I know a lot of people have a lot of questions about what happens when you ask companies like this for replacements, and I don't think I've really seen any videos on it, so maybe this will help. They did wrap these, at least somewhat, in some bubbles, as you can see there. Looks like we kind of bundled them all together. Okay, now I should be able to get the books out individually. So here's one. Oh, this one's actually wrapped up too. Okay, so there's 2 books and 3 books. This one's not even in a sleeve. Okay, I didn't actually even remember which ones they agreed to replace. I think the 2 or 3 they didn't agree to replace was only because they simply just didn't have any more copies of the books to give. I don't think there was any other reason than that, but the first one here is The Dragon's Promise, and it looks like it's pretty good. I don't really see any major damage areas. I believe most of these I asked for to be replaced. The dust jackets were just pretty demolished, but I mean, as you can see, like there's some folding to the bottom down here, a little crumpling, and like a little divot down there, but I mean, other than that, it looks like that jacket's in pretty good shape. And the book itself, I'm not seeing any damage. It doesn't look like there's any damage to the edges, so that's a win. I'll take a look at the other ones and see what else they sent here. I have never asked for replacement books from any company before, so I'm not really used to doing this. Oh yeah, okay, I remember this one had a cut. There was like a slice right through the dust jacket. Other than that, it was in really good condition. So it looks like there's no slice through the jacket of this one. Look at the jacket here. Yeah, this jacket looks, I mean, it's pretty much perfect. There's really no signs of any kind of folding or bending or divots or anything like that, and looks like the book itself is in good shape, so there's another win. Back together and we'll check out the last one, because if memory serves, the last one was by far the worst condition of any of them. I believe the dust jacket wasn't folded properly and it was just destroyed, so pull this out. Oh yeah, this is much better. I mean, you can still see here that, you know, it kind of got a little misaligned and a little bit misfolded, but the other one, I mean, it was just sticking out and it was all bent up and there was really no way to refold that. Like you can see here, you can see how it's misaligned because the bottom of that's sticking out. And the other one was the same way. It was much more severe. So this one should be pretty salvageable. And you can see there's a little bit of, I mean, just a tiny bit of bending down there, but I mean, it's minimal. There's really no damage to any of these, so that actually is really good. I mean, the books look good, the jackets look good. There's certainly an improvement over what I was sent before. Now I'm going to go grab the original ones of these they sent, now that I know what it is I need to compare, and we're going to take a look, and we're going to see what the original ones look like as well. So we're just going to pile these up, and we're going to go get the others. Okay, so these are the original copies of these 3 books I was sent. This one was an unusual one. There was a slice in the dust jacket, and I didn't even notice it until I was actually doing the video for it. You can see right here, there's just a cut right through the jacket. I've never seen that before. Other than that, it was perfect. The actual jacket itself, there were no bends, no folds. It was almost like somebody got a little careless with a box cutter or something when they were opening it. So that was that one. These other 2, I tried to kind of fix up some of the things that were wrong, but I mean, as you can see, there's no fixing something like what's at the top of this. I mean, the top of this jacket is just bent and crumbled almost to the point where it's torn where the corners are. So that one was pretty dinged up. I tried to smooth it out so it actually looks a little better than it did originally. It looked pretty bad, but I mean, you can see at the top here, it's all crumpled up, and this part here actually got like folded over, so there's like a little crease line from there all the way to here. So that one got pretty dinged up somehow, so they replaced that, and the new one looks a lot better. So I'm happier with that. This one was by far the worst one. This one I really had to work with to try to get it to smooth out. I actually reversed it to try to smooth it out, but you can see this is like a big line right here. It's almost torn right through because the jacket was bent over so badly, and I tried to kind of smooth it out and work with it a little to get it back into shape, and the only way I could do that was to reverse the dust jacket essentially and try to push it down. But I mean, you can see along the edge here how deeply folded over this was because it was so badly misaligned. So I tried to bend it in the other direction, but now it just has a permanent crease, and this edge is bent and folded over. I tried to bend it back the other way to salvage it, but I mean, the whole thing was basically dinged up. You can see on the bottom here, this part's all crumpled up, misfolded, and misaligned. It was pretty much rubbish when I got it. The rest of the book is fine. Just the jacket, because somebody misfolded it and misaligned it before it was packaged, it just got completely destroyed. So those are my 3 replacements. I mean, I'm happy with what they sent. Again, you can see how badly misaligned that is. I tried to force it to realign, but I'm happy with the replacements. They're much better than the originals. So if you're having trouble getting a bunch of damaged books like me, you can try contacting them. You have within 14 days of receiving the book originally to contact them, which is something I didn't know. And they did warn me of that when they sent me these replacements. So in the future, I know just to contact them right away, and if they can replace it, they will. So am I happy with the replacements and the customer service? Absolutely. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that the only reason why they didn't give me the other 2 or maybe 3 books or whatever it was is because they simply just didn't have them. So there's nothing they can do about that. So that's my experience with doing that. Very happy with the result. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you're having a customer service issue with Fairyloot, definitely give them a chance to resolve it. It doesn't mean you're going to get satisfaction, but, you know, be kind. You know, send them a nice email, word it friendly. Just try to be kind. I really do think they're doing their best. It's not in their best interest to make people angry, so give them a chance to make it right and see what they can do for you. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned, because as always, I'll have more unboxing videos on the way.